One of my favorite things about the English language are beautiful sayings, you know? It really is a language with beautiful poetry, such as, "A rose by any other name is just as sweet," and "Roses are red, violets are blue, leader of feces eating cult arrested after 11 dead bodies discovered during raid." You know, that one might not rhyme as much, but it certainly is a classic. Seriously though, when I saw that headline, I really didn't know what to think. Obviously, cults are not a good thing. There's a reason there's plenty of documentaries about like all the cults that have gone crazy. That being said, it's very different to think about a cult of the feces eating variety. How do you get people on board with that ever? You know, usually the cult goes to vulnerable people, gets them to join, makes them feel at home. I don't think eating feces is ever something I personally would feel comfortable or at home with, but hey, apparently this dude had a whole cult. Obviously, eating feces is not gonna do too well for you though, so I'm surprised it's only 11 dead bodies, you know? Thai police raided the compound of a suspected cult leader in the province on Sunday, discovering at least 11 dead bodies during the search. Local authorities were able to raid the compound after the group allegedly violated land encroachment laws and broke COVID-19 restriction laws. Law enforcement had already been made aware of the group after allegations were shared that the community had been consuming bodily fluids of the leader. After police made their way onto campgrounds, they then discovered the remains of 11 bodies in coffins. Obviously, I'm glad the police got in there. You know, I'm glad this is coming to an end. I'm glad the cult is going to be no more. You know, I don't think the feces eating cult is something we really need on the planet. But this is reminding me of like the way Al Capone ended up going to jail for tax evasion. Oh yeah, we ended up going into this compound because they broke some land encroachment laws. Next thing we know, there's 11 dead bodies because they've been eating the poop of the cult leader. Like, usually when there's some crazy cult leader going on, one of the things they try to do is say that they don't have to use the bathroom. I'm thinking about like the leader of North Korea that works so hard, apparently he never uses the bathroom. This guy just did the opposite. He's like, "I'm always going to the bathroom and you just have to eat it." You know, it's disgusting. It's disgusting, but I just really don't know how he managed to get anyone on board with it. Like, "Oh yeah, you know how I'm the cult leader, right? Yeah. And you know how like everything I say is right, right? Uh-huh. I think you should eat my poop." I would be like, I take that back. I don't think you're right about all the things anymore. I'll be honest with you. I don't care what your logic is. I'm just not really down to be munching on the excrement personally. I've made a personal choice. This cult must have had the worst breath ever, dude. Imagine them giving you an order when you're like working at Subway. No, thank you, man. I'm honestly flabbergasted that it's only 11 people. Because if you really think about it, like, that's one of the most disgusting things you could do as far as getting sick goes. So the fact that they've just been eating this dude's excrement and only 11 of them have gotten so sick, kind of weird. Like, I don't know that it's any should be a normal amount. Like, obviously one person's way too many. One person eating it and not getting sick is way too many. But you would think if he's been force feeding this to his cult that more people would have gotten sick from it. However, the group was only able to provide death certificates belonging to 5 of the 11 deceased, and police have ordered autopsies to be conducted to establish the cause of death of the bodies. The suspected leader of the group has been detained for questioning, but before the arrest, many of his followers attempted to stop police from arresting the man during the raid. I mean, what did they expect the police to do in this situation? They come raid your cult, and then obviously there's more dead bodies than there are death certificates, so they gotta do something. I understand he's your cult leader, but come on guys, the cops' hands are kind of tied here. Just cult member things when you end up trying to fight off the police force to keep your cult leader from being questioned about all the dead bodies that are in your guys' cult compound. Just Tuesday, you know, just another Tuesday hanging out with the boys, accidentally getting raided by police. Oops, they found the dead bodies. The questioning's gotta be bizarre, bro. They're gonna be like, "Did people eat your feces?" And he'll be like, no. "Well, you do realize that we're doing autopsies, so if it's related to that, we're gonna find out." And he'll be like, "I never said they didn't eat feces, they just didn't eat my feces. Aha, you see, there's a difference." Still not understanding how he got this many people on board with it, really. Like, more people should have had the ability to go, "Nah, I'm not really tracking." Like, how does this make any sense? If you eat the poop of the cult leader, somehow you'll get magical powers or something? Why would his poop give you magical powers? I don't understand how the police are going to take any of this seriously while they're questioning me either. Like, if I was in charge of questioning him, I would just be laughing the entire time because I'm like, bro, you not only started a cult, like, you already have to be crazy to start a cult. But you started a cult of people that are supposed to eat your feces? Like, come on, man. You had hundreds of followers. You basically had to just, like, exist, and you would have been basically the closest thing to a demigod possible in the current age, like a cult leader. But you just had to make people start eating feces, man. Cult leaders are always crazy. I don't think cults should exist, but I'm just saying, you think he would have been a little bit more low-key about it. The strange group was known in the area to conduct themselves in a religious-like manner where devotees of the father, Thawi Nanra, 75, would do almost anything for the man. Some say he would force his followers to drink his urine, eat his feces, and consume dirt in order to heal physical illness. So they were doing all of this to heal their physical illnesses, you know? Like, oh man, I have a bad back, like I have chronic back pain. Hey dude, just drink this Gatorade bottle of my urine and it'll all be okay. Alright man, like, kinda weird, but maybe if you're insanely desperate to heal your back pain, you do it. But why do you keep doing it when you drink it and nothing happens? Like, listen, there's no way the dude is actually magic. You're not chowing down on his feces and getting rid of the fact that, like, your ankle doesn't move anymore. There's no way. There's no way that, like, you know, you're blind and you drink this dude's urine and your sight comes back. So after you've eaten his waste or eaten dirt, like, why would you stay in the cult? It would be fairly obvious that something didn't work out, you know? Someone was lying somewhere, even if it would heal your physical illness. I'm just not understanding how so many people were on board with this. Like, he had an entire compound of people willing to fight cops to keep him from getting arrested. Were they still waiting on their order of urine, you know? Because, like, if you've been munching on this dude's feces and it's not getting better, then it should be obvious you're getting scammed. You shouldn't be going for seconds hoping that it'll be more magical the second time. If you want seconds, does he make you wait like 6 to 8 hours depending on the speed of his lower intestine? A snippet from television shows a woman who appears to be a member of the cult saying that she did not detect any unpleasant odor while consuming human waste. There isn't even an odor, the woman remarked. Only those with a tainted mind may smell it. If not wanting to eat feces means that I have a tainted mind, then I guess I have a tainted mind, you know? If anything, I think your mind would be a little bit of tainted to, like, accept the fact that that's what you're eating. I also refuse to believe there was absolutely no scent. I'm sorry, man. Unless this dude's got the greatest diet of all time, there is no way all of his waste is perfectly odorless. And even then, even if it is odorless, why eat it? Like, that doesn't mean you should eat it. There's plenty of things that are odorless. Oh, wow, do you see that urinal cake? Might as well give it a bite since it's odorless. Like, no, that makes no sense. Just because something has no smell doesn't mean it's edible magically. It still is human waste, even if it magically didn't smell, which I don't necessarily believe. You still know what it is. Like, you're still choosing to munch on that like it's a snack. And it's just not a snack, no matter how much you swear it doesn't smell. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. I just wanted to share this with you because I thought it was absolutely absurd. If you enjoyed it, press the like button, comment down below, subscribe. I plan on doing the reaction type stuff on this channel, so if you've missed it, subscribe here, turn on notifications, spread the word, whatever you gotta do. But yeah, on that note, guys, that'll do it. I'm gonna go start a cult now. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.